Hey there, it is David. Welcome or welcome back to CrossFitness, Fitness, helping men and women get the best spiritual shape of their lives, one workout at a time. Quick thought in this video that I would like to call Elevate Your Giving to Extravagant. So I'm in the book of Second Chronicles. First Chronicles deals with the story of King David. Second Samuel, we're into his son Solomon. And Solomon's reign is absolutely fascinating. I mean, here we have Israeli civilization at its apex. You know, silver is practically worthless. The opulence and the wealth of Solomon's kingdom is legendary. Never before or since has there been that much wealth invested in a single king. Unprecedented wisdom, knowledge, ability, discernment, understanding, illumination from God, based on Solomon's gift from God. Basically gave him a blank check. What do you want from me? Solomon asked for wisdom to discern and judge his people wisely. God was pleased. Not only gave him that, but he also added to it wealth, peace from war and all that kind of stuff. But as for giving, Solomon was building the temple that his father had gathered materials for. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about extravagant giving. There's really kind of three kinds of giving as I understand it. I'm no theologian or Bible scholar, but what I do know is there's tithes, which is the entry-level returning of what is not ours in the first place. Just move the decimal point one place to the left of the money that you bring in, and that's the tithe. Return that to the local church, the storehouse, the place where you receive your spiritual food under the authority of the pastoral care and whatnot. Secondly is offerings. This is above and beyond the tithe, supporting wonderful ministries like A Soldier's Child, other nonprofits that we could name, you could name. And then the third is extravagant giving. And this is what I want to hone in on in this video today. Solomon, he's listing the building materials. The Bible's listing the building materials that Solomon used in the building of the temple. And one of them that you can just read right over, that goes right over our heads, but it's solid gold nails. I believe the Bible says they were 20 ounces apiece, gold nails. I don't know how many nails were used in the construction of the temple, but I'm sure it was a lot. And we're talking 20-ounce gold nails. If that is the case, and I did read that right, and I did get the ounces right, well, we can just, Google what is the price of gold currently in the 21st century per ounce. 20 ounces times the current price. Let's say it was $5,000 an ounce. I don't know, I'm just making that up. But let's say it was. Well, 5,000 times 20 ounces, what's $100,000 per nail? And they used thousands and thousands and thousands of nails. And the point that I want to make is that Solomon could have used a lesser material in the construction of the temple. He could have used bronze nails. Like we use nails that are cheap. You can go down to Home Depot, Lowe's, and get you nails, cheap, comparatively speaking. But these are gold nails, solid gold nails. They're not gold tip nails. They're not silver nails, or even gold tip. No, they're solid nails. And when you drive those things in, the craftsman drove the nails in, all you'd see is the head of the nail. But embedded in the wood is a 20-ounce gold nail. And that's just extravagant, everybody. That is extravagant. Why? Because the fundamental core value of that is nothing's too good for God. It's too expensive for God. He deserves the best, our very best. And that's an illustration of that, to my view. So how does that translate and correlate to you and me today? Well, I think it means that our extravagant giving costs us something. There's some skin we need to put in the game. It costs us some time. It costs us some energy. It costs us some gas. It costs us some, getting up early or staying up late. And a lot of you parents, you're extravagant givers for your kids. I mean, you work all day and you go and do, and yet you still attend their event, their recital, their practice, their game, their awards ceremony. I mean, that's an example of elevating your giving to your kids to an extravagant status. We can do that in the church, in serving others, and in being there for your spouse or your coworker or your neighbor. And just think about it. Just ask the Holy Spirit to lead, guide, direct you into extravagant giving. Some people, like, they give cars away, they give homes away, they give, large sums of money away. They do for one what they wish they could do for everybody. Now, obviously, there's not unlimited supply and resources that anybody has. Elon Musk can't give everything away. He's got to be, strategic in what he does. But we can go above and beyond. And that's the point of this video. And that's what I'm challenging and urging and nudging you into to think about. Lord, today, how can I give extravagantly? It doesn't even have to involve money at all. It can involve your prayer and your concern and your kindness and your caring and your texts and your voicemails and just going above and beyond. And you're doing this unto the Lord. Okay? So think about that. Carry that into your day. I hope that encourages you. I hope that it challenges you. For now, I'm David, your virtual mentor, reminding you that I'm always for you, never against you. Have a terrific day. Let's give extravagantly.